Those are two legends we damn sure miss, especially today, because you did, obviously the curiosity is where they would have been now, where the evolution in music would have been, mind, business, etc. That kind of wants me to transition into Carbon Monoxide, man. You dropped that a few months back, right off the heels of your beef. I don't want to say beef, I misunderstand, whatever you want to call it, with the Migos. One of my favorite bodies of work as well. I think more so because of the timing. Obviously, it was something that a hip hop listener from our generation definitely appreciated, because we were kind of a little bit sick of the mumble and all that shit, even though you got a little bit of a more of appreciate of it now. Talk about the layout of Carbon Monoxide. I know you said you're about to go on tour and do your thing with Carbon Monoxide and transition into your new album. Can you just talk about the layout of Carbon Monoxide, motivation behind it, and what was next for it?
Well, I mean, I think that them young bulls kind of motivated me and inspired me to a certain extent, and I had the majority of it mostly for Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like, there's a song on there called I Remember What Easy Said. There was a song that didn't make it on there called It's Still More Murder. So I was putting together this record for all Bone Thugs and Harmony, but my guys, you know, everybody was over here, everybody was over there. You know, my niggas was like doing the road thing, and you know, it just wasn't clicking like shit supposed to click musically or record wise. And you know, so I decided to continue with what I was doing, and it just got better and better and better each song that I started completing in the studio. And then my producer Blaze, he was the one that he's been in the thick of Bone Thugs and Harmony music. So putting all of this stuff together was fairly easy. And I had to make sure I added in the stuff about them young bulls, just because it was like people wouldn't stop. You know, for instance, I was on Instagram Live. I had a couple too many glasses of wine, and I pulled out a couple of guns. You know what I'm saying? I pulled out 357. I pulled out my shit, just, you know, my shotgun. Everybody call it the musket. And then they tried to say I was saying that towards them young bulls, but I wasn't talking about them young bulls. But people had put it all in the air, and you know, the little niggas was like talking to Lay kind of crazy, talking about sleeping with his wife, and nigga, you ain't got no money and all this other stuff. And I just decided to do what I do. So putting all of that stuff together, it just came together, and I started shooting videos for it. And then I wanted to give the people a real good record, something that I don't feel like that they received from Bone Thugs and Harmony's camp in a long time. Very well produced, mixed and mastered perfectly. And it was coming up off the heels of the duet record I had with Crazy Bone called New Waves. And the New Waves record, I felt like it should have done a whole lot better, but I started boxing with the label we was fucking with, because I was putting up like $200,000, and they didn't want to put up 200 with me. And I'm like, why the fuck should I spend all my goddamn money and y'all not gonna spend no motherfucking money? Right. You know, y'all should match me. If I'm gonna put it up, match me, and then give me back my investment. You feel me? And then it got to be this, that, and these motherfuckers is getting bankrolled by Suge and all. I'm like, you know what? And that's why I decided to do it all myself, just do my own motherfucking thing. And we good. You know, we charted, we billboarded, we still doing good. That motherfucker is doing phenomenal streams wise. I'm into the system. I'm looking at how the streams work, and it's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Speaking of that, did 21 Savage, did he ever apologize to you guys? And where's your situation right now with Migos? Did y'all clear that up?
Okay, so him and Lay, they talked behind the scenes.
Okay.
And I believe they hashed that out. You know me, I'm the kind of guy that believes everybody should have enough room to be their own alpha male. Yeah. Like, give everybody enough space, let you be a man. You feel me? So I believe they hashed that thing out there. Even Steven. And like, it ain't really nothing else. Yes, it's done. You know, I said what I said, and you know, they took the high road, I guess, or you know, whatnot, and everything is good. Like, I'm chilling. They chilling. I'm chilling. 21 Savage and Lay, they chilling. Everybody seem to be living their life at this point. So Ain't no sense in poking and jabbing or nothing like that. You know what I mean? And it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, by the way, who do you feel is one of the greatest group about to say? Because that's what the whole argument, stem from.
I think that, first we say Sugar Hill Gang. We go get them. Got to start grabbing motherfuckers first before you get put into the what you call. So I would start grabbing a lot of old school motherfuckers like who started this shit. And then I'd move up the motherfucking ladder. Fushnikins, Poor Righteous Teachers, Das Effects. I hit motherfuckers I'm a southpaw. So I hit different. You know what I mean? So that's why I would rise it like that. And then NWA, of course, and that whole thing, and then add in Cash Money and add in, No Limit, and add in this one and add in G-Unit. So I would start naming motherfuckers. So that's how I look at it. And then I as far as Bone, I think we more into the realm of Guns N' Roses, hip hop, things of that. I think we're there. I think we're more of a rock rap group, you know what I mean, to where our reach. So I believe that we're different in our own right. We got our own lane, and I don't think nobody is in our lane. That's how I think.
You brought up rock, and it was making me want to think about. I maybe want to ask you this question because it seems like only in hip hop or R&B or anything to do with any black culture, you know what I'm saying, where the competition is. We can't appreciate the groups of old or the people of old or anybody of new without there being a competition or who's the best. Now, I love competition more than the next person. I love Jordan. I love watching The Last Dance. But in hip hop, even though I love the going back and forth in the records and shit, why can't we just appreciate groups that have done and paved the work and did what they had to do, as opposed to going who's best or who's this or who's that?
Atlanta got that shit down pat.
They
are leading the fucking game with exactly what the fuck you just said.
Talk about it.
They winning, baby. They winning. So we doing it as a people. I just don't think we're doing it region by region by region by region. I think the next level is take the blueprint and the example of them and carry it to the next. I seen New York rise again. With Cardi B, they made her a star. They made her a hip hop superstar. I seen New York rise again, and I seen them rise with Cardi B. When Schmurder come out, oh my God, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Because he's solid. He's solid as a rock. He ain't no flaws. There ain't no flaws in that young brother right there. So I just think it's region by region. Texas has always had a hip hop voice. Down south has got a hip hop voice. LA's got a hip hop voice. New York is the grassroots. East Coast, New Jersey, New York, all of that. That's grassroots. That's where hip hop is from. You feel me? So that's what I think. I think region by region. But them ATL boys, they got it. Them ATL boys, they got it.
Fact.
Definitely. If you may, could you speak on any tours or TV engagements that you got coming up, if any?
Yeah, definitely. We got some stuff going on with Stars, the network Stars that we're working on. They actually called for us. So that's something good that we got going on. I got a documentary about my record label Seven Sign. I wrote my life story. That Adam Walsh, John Walsh, kidnapped, foster home father at 15, Bone Thugs in Harmony, crack house, blah, blah. So I got that popping, got that written. And of course, my kids, just watching them grow, guiding them through. I'm on the brink of inking a huge deal for them with a specific label on the East that I think people are going to really enjoy and be proud of. And I'm proud of my little boys. So that's what keep me inundated. And,